I don't really know how to say this, so I'm
Oh, I hope the other watcher isn't there.
I know I've kept things from you before, but
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 15, entitled Consequences. We all know what that's going to be, right? Consequences for poor little Faith. I'm sure that's what it's about for a couple of reasons. She's in the thumbnail, for one thing. Plus, it stands to reason that that's going to be what it's about. I'm very, very worried that they might kill her. I'd hate to see that happen. But like I said, I mean, the show itself might have some issues with... Like, the show might want to really get some consequences out there for her for doing that, you know, instead of having her dump a body and just kind of proceed on like normal. I don't think that's not going to be the way it works. So she could go to prison. Of course, she'd just rule prison as a slayer. There's something, some kind of consequences. All right, obviously that's what it is. So why don't we just dive in and check it out? Like the video, comment on the video, please, and subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. And if you have any friends that love Buffy the Vampire Slayer reactions, feel free to turn them on to this channel, and let's do it. Dude, that's Buffy? What? Oh, this is a nightmare about her drowning incident, maybe. Who is that guy? He looks familiar. Yeah. Nightmare.
Murder that has shocked the mayor and residents of Sunnydale.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. It's on television.
The slain man was identified as Deputy Mayor Alan Finch.
Mr. Finch was not only my longtime aide and associate, he was a close personal friend. I promise you I will not rest until whoever did this is found and brought to justice.
It's just terrible, isn't it?
Did they find the body? Oh, no.
I want you to look into this. Find out everything you can about the murder of the deputy mayor.
Oh, fuck.
that's not really our jurisdiction.
We'll get into it if he wants.
No, Buffy's right. The deputy mayor's murder was the result of human malice. Nothing supernatural about it.
We don't know that for certain. I say it merits investigation.
Check out Giles, the next generation.
I'm
New watcher.
You're the new watcher.
Wesley Wyndham Price.
Oh, she's going to want to bang him.
I'm Cordelia.
She's a student.
Oh, well. In fact, I am here to watch girls. Buffy and Faith.
It's about time we got some fresh blood around here.
Fresh. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Do it, Cordelia.
Welcome to Sunnydale.
Oh, this is going to make Xander jealous.
She's cheeky, isn't she?
First word jail, second word bait.
She's turning 18 soon, probably.
You're gonna rat me out? Is that it?
Faith, we have to tell. I can't pretend to investigate this. I can't pretend that I don't know.
Oh, I see, but you can pretend that Angel's still dead when you need to protect him.
Look, if
Good
we don't do the
one.
right thing, it's only gonna make things worse for you.
Worse than jail for the rest of my young life? You were right there beside me when this whole thing went down. Anything I have to answer for, you do too.
That's
You're
true.
part of this, B. All the way.
That's pretty true. She fucking threw him over there. Sure, she yelled no at the last second, but...
And that was cool?
I say they just keep a dark secret forever. But that's not going to happen.
Where's Faith? I saw her around. Figured you two were gonna go kill some more nasty stuff. I think she bailed. I'm late. I'm meeting Michael, the warlock guy. We're still trying to de-rat Amy.
We're still trying to de-rat Amy. Poor Amy. She's upset about from that incident. The last episode when she dissed her.
You heard the man scream about what time last night?
No, I'm not sure.
Did he scream? Oh no, he's gonna investigate.
Hey, your hand.
I forgot about that. Sherlock Angel Holmes.
I just don't understand why Alan would leave such a paper trail about our dealings. You think he was going to betray me? Oh, now that's a horrible thought. And now he's dead, I'll never have the chance to scold him.
Maybe this will change your mood.
What if he was gonna betray him?
The deputy mayor had wooden splinters in his wound. Word is, someone was fighting vampires not a block away from the scene.
What, do you think he talked to them?
If he did, I'm thinking he said the wrong thing.
This is exciting. A slayer up for murder one. That's sunshine and roses to me, it really is.
Yes, it is. He's evil. He looks more evil every episode.
I'm telling you, we did the world a favor. This guy was what was interesting is watching paint dry. Hey. Choking. Jeez, lighten up a little, B.
It's not very funny, Faith.
It came out of nowhere.
They might find out about the mayor. They don't even know about the mayor, do they?
I'm not looking to hug and cry and learn and grow. I'm just saying it happened quick, you know?
I don't think he was in that alley by chance. I think he was looking for us.
So what, you think there's some big conspiracy?
There is.
You were saying.
So his papers are gone. Doesn't prove anything.
Except that somebody didn't want us to prove anything.
Oh, this is all coming to a head. Wow.
We'll be one to turn up the heat.
They know, Trick.
So the mayor of Sunnydale is a black hat. It's a shocker, huh?
I didn't get the bad guy vibe off him.
When are you gonna learn, B? It doesn't matter what kind of vibe you get off a person, because 9 times out of 10, the face they're showing you is not the real one.
I guess you know a lot about that.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's that supposed to be?
Less than 24 hours ago, you killed a man. And now it's all zippity-doo-dah? It's not your real face, and I know it. Look, I know what you're feeling because I'm feeling it too.
So fill me in, because I'd like to hear this.
Like something sick creeped inside you and you can't get it out. And you keep hoping that it was just some nightmare, but it wasn't. And we're gonna have to figure out...
Is there gonna be an intermission in this?
Just let me talk to Giles, okay? I swear.
No, we're not bringing anybody else into this.
You just live with it? You see the dead guy in your head every day for the rest of your life?
I missed the mark last night, and I'm sorry about the guy. I really am. But it happens. Anyways, how many people do you think we've saved by now? Thousands? And didn't you stop the world from ending? Because in my book, that puts you and me in the plus column.
We help people. It doesn't mean we can do whatever we want.
Why not? The guy I off was no Gandhi. I mean, we just saw he was mixed up in dirty dealings.
Maybe. But what if he was coming to us for help?
What if he was? You're still not seeing the big picture, B. Something made us different. We're warriors. We were built to kill.
To kill demons. But it does not mean that we get to pass judgment on people like we're better than everybody else.
We are better.
She's so close to being right.
In the balance, nobody's gonna cry over some random bystander who got caught in the crossfire.
I am.
That's your loss.
Well, this is a quandary.
You got home at what time last night?
A little past 1, I guess.
Maybe you can explain to me what a girl your age is doing out all night.
Just hanging.
By yourself?
No, I was with my friend Buffy.
We were at Fate's, watching TV.
What did you watch?
Oh, they never got their story straight.
Movie.
The weapon? It was made out of wood. Any of this mean anything to you?
Yeah. That whoever did it wasn't hip to the Bronze Age.
Inspector Angel's on the case. Payphone. I have a payphone outside my house, and no one knows what it is.
I was too hard on you. I'm a bad person. Oh, I'm in trouble. And Faith acts like she doesn't even care.
Do you think she's like in shock?
I don't know. And I think that detective knows more than he's saying.
You have to go to Giles, Buffy.
Wow. This is too much.
I don't really know how to say this. So,
Oh, I hope the other watcher isn't there.
I know I've kept things from you before, but I've been blowing off my classes.
Okay, Buffy. I told him.
You told him?
I had to. He had to know what you did.
What I did?
What?
Giles, no. That's just not what
I
happened.
don't want to hear it, Buffy.
No,
I don't want to hear any more lies.
you can't be serious. You're setting me up.
Get to my office now. Faith, I'll talk to you in the morning.
Giles, please, you have to.
Now.
Wow, Faith.
Sorry.
Who would you believe, though? I mean, come on. I mean, if they're both telling the same basic story.
Giles, I know that I messed up badly, but the murder, it was.
Faith, I know.
Oh, okay.
She may have many talents, Buffy, but fortunately lying is not one of them.
Oh, there we go. All right, good. I'm glad.
I needed her to think that I was on her side. I don't know how far she'll take this charade.
Try far.
Yeah.
She should have come to me right off.
Oh, I wanted to.
Well, it's only 2 days later.
It's not all our fault, Giles. We both thought it was a vampire. I only realized it a second before.
Buffy, this is not the first time something like this has happened. The Slayer is on the front line of a nightly war. It's tragic, but accidents have happened. The council investigates, metes out punishment if punishment is due, but I have no plan to involve them.
Interesting.
It's unstable until she admits what happened.
I could talk to her. Or maybe I'm too close. Maybe one of the guys could.
Xander?
In the meantime...
Oh, no. Angels.
Extremely delicate.
Ah! Oh, no. What a shit show. This is turning into a shit show. I'm glad they jumped right into dealing with this and didn't have like a filler episode.
Wesley Wyndham Price calling. The code word? Monkey. M-O-N. Just put him on, will you?
She'd respond better to a one-on-one approach.
Well, I can be the one. On her one. Let's rephrase. I think she might listen to me. We kind of have, a connection.
A connection.
No, I don't see it, Sandra. I mean, of all of us, you're the one person, arguably, that Faith has had the least contact with.
Yeah, but we hung out a little. And she seemed to be, responsive.
When did you guys hang out?
Oh, she was fighting one of those, apocalypse demon things. And
Oh my god.
Gave her a ride home.
And you guys talked?
Not extensively, no.
Then why would you...
Ah, they're all figuring it out.
Oh.
I don't need to say, oh, I got it before.
Yeah. I don't need to say oh.
Look, I know that you mean well, Xander, but, I just don't see Faith opening up to you. She doesn't take the guys that she has a connection with very seriously. They're kind of a big joke to her. No offense.
Wow.
Oh, no, I mean, why would I be offended by that?
Yeah, Jesus.
There's still the business of the mayor and Mr. Trick to attend to.
Yeah, they seemed pretty cozy the other night.
Yes, Willow, can you access the mayor's files?
What? Yeah, sure, I can try.
Good. Yes, because he's obviously up to something.
What about Faith?
I don't know.
Well, this is tricky, and no one's happy, and no one's on the same page. Willow's bummed about... Is she crying now? Oh my god, Willow. Where's your boyfriend? Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Willow? It's gonna be someone surprising. No.
What?
I heard about what happened, and I thought you might need a friend.
So then go talk to Buffy. She's the one who killed a guy.
I heard that version.
Version?
Either way, it sounds like it was an accident, and that's the important part.
No, the important part is that Buffy is the accidental murderer.
You may not think so, but I sort of know you. And I've seen you post-battle, and I know firsthand that you're, like a wild thing, and half the time, you don't know what you're doing.
And you're living proof of that, aren't you?
See? What happened wasn't your fault. Now, I'm willing to testify to that in court.
You'd dig that, wouldn't you? To get up in front of all your geek pals and go on record about how I made you my boy toy for a night.
No, that's not it.
You just came by here because you want another taste, don't you?
No, not like this.
Well, like how then? Lights on or off? Kinks or vanilla?
Faith, come on. I thought we had a connection.
You want to feel our connection? I see, I want, I take.
Oh my god, it's gonna...
I forget.
again.
Assault Xander?
No. Wait. It was more than that.
I could do anything to you right now when you want me to.
This is freaky. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. She is flat out gonna kill Xander.
Finally decided to tie me up, huh? I always knew you weren't really a one-slayer guy.
Sorry about the chains.
The thing with Xander, I know what it looked like, but we were just playing.
And he forgot the safety word.
Safety words are for wusses.
You want to go the long way around? Hey, I can do that. I'm not getting any older.
True that. This is fucking wild, gang. That's all I gotta say.
Well, this could take a while, right? So I'll just go to Faith's and I'll get some of her stuff. And that way she'll see that we're on her side.
That's a good idea. I don't want you to get your hopes up, Buffy. She may not want us to help her.
She does. She just doesn't know how to say it.
Because she killed a man. It changes everything for her.
Giles said with counseling they might not even need to lock her up.
She's taken a life. She's got a taste for it now.
She almost fucking killed Xander.
Not one Slayer, but two. Right here in the building.
There was supposed to be a guard.
Shh! Here comes my favorite part. Where the Slayers see us in the hall together, thick as thieves. Oh, wait, we are thieves. And worse. Now they know it.
Well, they're not gonna be much of a threat in jail.
Yeah, we don't have near enough evidence to put them away. You're gonna have to come up with a more efficient solution.
This is unbelievable.
I know what's going on with you.
Everybody seems to have a theory.
But I know what it's like to take a life, feel a future, snuffed out by your own hand. I know the power in it. The exhilaration.
Sounds like you need some help. A professional.
Professional couldn't have helped me. Stopped when I got my soul back.
Goody for you. If we're gonna party, let's get on with it.
You have a choice. Hey, you've tasted something few ever do. I mean, to kill without remorse is to feel like a god.
Right now, all I feel is a cramp in my wrist. So let me go!
But you're not a god. You're not much more than a child. Going down this path will ruin you. We're a lot alike. Time was, I thought humans existed just to hurt each other. Then I came here, and I found out that there are other types of people. People who genuinely wanted to do right. And they make mistakes. They fall down. Yeah, but they keep caring. If you can trust us, Faith, this can all change. You don't have to disappear into the darkness.
Wow.
By the order of the Watchers' Council of Britain, I'm exercising my authority and removing you to England when you will accept the judgment of the disciplinary committee.
Lucky they didn't stake him.
Please believe, nobody is rushing to judgment. The first priority of both myself and the council is to help you. Ah, no, none of that. Tighten her restraints. There's no point in fighting this.
I have to disagree with you on that one. Now unlock these or I'll pop this guy's head like a grape.
He's an idiot.
Faith, you can't keep running.
Run again, Wes.
Damn. This is too wild. This is really fucking serious.
It was the new Watcher.
Which means that Faith will be soon on her way back to England to face the Watchers' Council. Most likely they'll lock her away for a good long while.
So we head him up at the airport and stop him.
Why? I'm not the most objective, I know. But she murdered someone and accused Buffy. Then she hurt Xander. I hate to say it, but maybe she belongs behind bars.
She's out of control, I know. But Angel was getting somewhere with her. She was opening up. Like, if we could just stop Wesley.
That's no longer an issue.
You let her get away?
Let wouldn't be the way I'd phrase it, but yes, she escaped.
You probably destroyed her.
This is so fucking interesting.
I'll check the docks. It's probably where she is. Charles, why don't you go to her motel? Xander, Willow, her haunts, and be careful.
Try the airport.
What can I do? I want to help.
Still got your ticket back to the mother country?
Aww. Poor Wesley. He is a little by the book. That's the problem. He's not as... He doesn't have as much street smarts as this gang does, you know. I predict. Well, it's not much of a prediction if they're showing it, but I predict Buffy is going to
You don't
find
give
her.
up, do you?
Not of my friends, no.
Yeah, because you and me are such solid buds, right?
It's not too late.
For me to change and be more like you mean? Little Miss Goody Two-Shoes? It ain't gonna happen, B.
Nobody is asking you to be like me. But you can't go on like this.
Scares you, doesn't it?
Faith, you're hurting people. You're hurting yourself.
What bugs you is you know I'm right. You know in your gut. We don't need the law. We are the law. You know exactly what I'm about because you have it in you, too.
No, Faith, you're sick.
I've seen it, B. You've got the lust. And I'm not just talking about screwing vampires.
Don't you dare bring him into this.
It was good, wasn't it? The sex, the danger. At a party, you even dug him when he went psycho. See, you need me to toe the line because you're afraid you'll go over it, aren't you, B? You can't handle watching me live in my own way, having a blast because it tempts you. You know it could be you.
Yeah, here we go.
There's
Slayer fight.
No, I'm not gonna do this.
Why not? It feels good. Blood rising.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. She gonna die? What if she gets bit? Hurry, Buffy, hurry. It's gonna happen at the last fucking second. This shit's almost over. Oh, God. Help her, fucking. Oh, she's not gonna help?
I hear once you've tasted a Slayer, you never want to go back. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is no good at all.
Well, there goes the trick. You had to help her. Come on. I'm not gonna let B die.
She could have left me there to die, Giles, but she didn't.
She opted to come back to town with you, but she still has a lot to face before she can put this behind her.
I'm not gonna give up on her.
And I think she stands a chance.
Oh, fuck. This guy. He's got nobody now.
You sent your boy to kill me.
That's right, I did.
He's dust.
I thought he might be, what with you standing here and all.
I guess that means you have a job opening.
No. Whoa, what the fuck? That motherfucking show. That was the best. That's one of the fucking best episodes of Buffy ever. Holy shit. And Shinola. Oh my fucking god. That was Consequences, episode 15. What do we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes. Oh my god. Dude, that was unbelievable. I don't even know. There's so much fucking shit happened in that episode. I can't believe what just fucking happened. Alright, so now she's going to... So now she's going to go... I mean, I guess it's all pretty straightforward, though. There's not a lot to speculate on, I don't think. You know what would be good, though? I'll call this as a possibility, but probably not the case. But what if she's acting as a double agent, and we won't find that out till much later? Like, what if they plan, like... Okay, you're bad Slayer. You go, and what if this is all planned? But I'm not gonna spend time on this because it's crazy speculation at this point. But what if really they had said after that, you know, hey, we got a plan. You go and you pretend like you're gonna work for the mayor, and you get in good with him. That's just I'm just throwing it out there. But that's way too early to speculate on something like that. So let's just say that's not the case. So that's crazy then. It's even more crazy. I mean, if she's actually just turned, it does seem like a little bit of a... The reason I kind of jumped to that conclusion actually is because it does seem a little bit still, even though Faith is like kind of nuts, it does seem a little bit crazy that she turned so completely to the dark side that she's going to work for the mayor, not knowing, like, no one really even knows what the mayor's deal is as far as we know. So why would she go do that? But I guess the assumption is that she's turning to the dark side or somehow. She's just like, fuck it. It totally doesn't really... I mean, her whole thing is she likes being a slayer. And yeah, she's not happy about killing the human, but she's also kind of, you know, maybe emotionally she doesn't want to sit there and cry about it all the time, and she wants to do what is really the natural thing for her to do, which is to say, shit happens, you know, fucking somebody got killed, we're on the front lines, you know. And when, it was interesting when she went to Giles, and Giles was good. Giles is like just turned into so like contemplative since Wesley showed up, and he's just like turned into this like even more wise figure than he seemed previously. But you know, he's like, well, it's happened before, you know, this shit happens, you're on the front lines of this thing, accidents happen, you know. The council can make a big deal and lock you up and stuff, but he was willing to, like, let's bend those rules. We need to get her to admit she has a problem, kind of thing, like an intervention, sort of, you know. But they didn't want to do the intervention thing because that wouldn't work, because she's got so much, because she's so defensive, you know, all the time. And that is her thing. She's very defensive. Obviously had some kind of a hard life. She's very defensive, very like, nobody fucking. She wants to always shut people out the second she can. And basically what they wanted to do was to try to make her grow from that. The scene where she was fucking gonna kill Xander, that was nuts. Nuts. Where she was strangling Xander. How do you want it, vanilla or kinky or whatever? Then she started to basically sexually assault him. And then she was gonna kill him, I think, if Angel hadn't showed up. I think she would have just... And then they started going, look, you don't want to go down this dark path. You're starting to go down this dark path. That was sort of their... You know, you're starting to feel like you can kill with impunity. And she has all this power, so she could just be a slayer gone bad. And then it's gonna suck, though. She really turns into being, like, now, like, one of their enemies. Like, for real. I'm still gonna cling to the idea that she's acting as a double agent. But if she becomes, like, one of their enemies for real, then they're gonna really have to probably kill her in the end. And she's such a great character, man. I love her character. I don't really love everything she does, but she's very funny. She's very cool, except for, you know, this dark side stuff that's kind of raising its ugly head. She's a little bit... We do gotta heal her if we want her to be real cool. We gotta kind of get her over this shit. And it would be nice if the show could do that without, you know, just having her get killed at the end of this season or whatever. But man, what else happened? That was so trippy from the beginning. So much fucking shit happened. What was happening at the very beginning was, and then Wesley overheard. Yeah, Angel's lucky they didn't fucking stake him. But they might not have even really known that he was a... I don't think they've even really told him that he's a vampire. Wesley doesn't even know that, I don't think. Just the whole thing. And then, and Willa's whole thing is kind of interesting. It's kind of actually, that's sort of sad when Willa was confronting Buffy, and then Buffy started crying, and Willa starts immediately going, I'm a bad person, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible person, I'm a terrible person. You know, of course. That was even before she found out. Then she found out that it was interesting. That it was a good scene too when Xander was kind of ended up sort of telling them that he slept with her. because they showed Willow kind of look down like she knew early before it really kind of came through, and then he didn't even really tell her. I mean, they just all went, oh, they all realized. And then when Buffy said, yeah, but she doesn't really take people she sleeps with very seriously or something like that, and they were like, oh yeah, why would I take offense to that or whatever. But turned out to be kind of true. I mean, when he went to go talk to her, she very nearly just killed him, which was kind of interesting. And then, man, I don't even know. I mean, I just feel like I don't really have a lot to say. I mean, they killed Trick. Well, they killed Trick. You know, the mayor's assistant died in the last episode. I can't believe they killed Trick. You know, Trick, you would think that Trick would be somebody that would be, I mean, they really moved the plot forward a lot of ways, obviously. But I would have totally thought Trick would like be kind of, you know, a bad guy helper till the end. Just then, at the very end, I thought she was going to try to kill. I got a little afraid she was going to try to kill the mayor, but we know that the mayor is unkillable for the next 100 days, but nobody else knows that really. And I thought she was going to try to kill him to make up for everything, and that he was going to turn and kill her. But that didn't happen that way. So, but yeah, killing Trick right then, when he's just like, uh-oh, that isn't good. Man, that was just chock full. I don't even know what to say. I feel like if I stop talking, I'm going to think of a bunch of stuff that I wanted to say. They got questioned by the cops. The cops were kind of on their trail. There still could be like legal consequences. I mean, except that they could just blow all this off again, like they do sometimes. But there could be, I guess they did kind of say, well, we don't have nearly enough evidence to prosecute them or whatever, so there is no evidence against them. So I guess the idea of that is that they'll just let it go. The consequences, man. I mean, she didn't really get any. I don't know. Did she? I guess this was all sort of fallout from that, but she didn't really get any consequences that we saw. I'm still going to pin my hopes on the idea that Faith is working as a double agent. That somehow they got together and said, look, here's what we'll do. Let's go back, and then you go and say that you're going to work for him. And then you find out what the fuck is going on, and then you feed us that information. To me, it seems so obvious that makes me think that's definitely not the case, because they don't really do the obvious thing a lot of times. But, alright. Well, of course, maybe it's not obvious. I mean, you know, it's very hard to say. Very hard to say. Just gonna have to watch. Well, like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, link to my Patreon's down below, and we will see you next time. Alright, thanks for hanging out.